Fuck. I'm sorry. The website's gonna be down while this post goes up. It should be now! Wait, what? It's counting. Wait, it already happened. Where is it? Where is it? The website's down! You can't do that! That's fucking cheating! The website's literally down for the announcement. This is why you put it somewhere else. Oh my god, a link. Where is it? Alright, here we go. Synthesis! What the fuck does that mean? Ah!
To be forgotten.
Okay.
A fate worse than death. It is as though my very thoughts are breaking.
That's not space.
Fracturing into tiny splinters.
Wait, it is space.
There are secrets buried in my memories, Exile. Important secrets. Save these memories. Preserve them.
It's
But
the
move
void?
swiftly, lest to be forgotten.
That's cool as fuck. Repair the memory stabilizers. You can't tell me what to do. Oh god, that's actually really scary. Okay.
In this realm, ideas may be manifested into
Dude, holy
reality.
shit. I'm getting chills. This is sick.
Built cards,
We're going to space!
secrets long forgotten.
We're building space mazes! Holy shit!
Treasures
What is that? What is that gold mod? I hate it.
you could only dream
Oh,
of,
it's a forced mod.
synthesized into your very hands.
What the fuck?
Chance to create
Implicit
something
conversion?
truly unforgettable.
Oh my god. What is happening? What skill is that? Look how fast that Herald of Ice is going. Okay. Dude, we're legit going to space. I fucking told you it was happening. We went to space! What is that? Okay, alright. We gotta rewatch this like 10 times in a second. Holy ass. I'm peeing. Space maze in Shaper's mind. I'm gonna pee so much.
In Path of Exile Synthesis, you will meet Cavus and help him recover his lost memories.
Cavis, where are your legs?
Enter
Lieutenant
Cavus's
Dan.
memories and stabilize them by
You
fighting
got no
your way to
legs.
memory stabilizers before they decay.
Oh god, time limits? No, please. Okay.
Connect these memories together in the memory nexus to reach distant memories containing dangerous
looks
bosses
so cool.
and valuable rewards.
This is sick, dude. Subscribe to PewDiePie! There's a bunch of new enemy types, too. Brandis coins. We're getting Brandis again?
Memories decay after a few runs, so
Okay.
plan the path carefully.
Oh. Well, that's weird.
Decaying memories yield
This-
fractured items with broken mods that are locked in place.
That's really weird. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Can you slam life on top of that?
Consume these fractured items to synthesize new base types with custom implicit mods based on the fractured items you used.
Oh god. Strength and endurance charge every— what the fuck? It's Juggernaut on an implicit. Implicit Juggernaut ascendancy.
Chaos and holy spells and significant incentives for
Wait, sorry, what did he say?
based on the fractured items you used.
Hang on.
Synthesis also contains a complete balance overhaul of all spells and Path of Exile.
All
6
spells?
new Chaos and holy
6
spells
new
with
Chaos
significant
spells?
incentives for handcasting, including several new support.
What the
items.
fuck is that? That was like quadruple spell echo. What? What?
Check out
What?
pathofexile.com/synthesis.
What the fuck is that? What?
And significant handcasts.
What is that? Why are there— that's so many fireballs. Okay, there's at least— holy jeez. Alright, let's start this over again. We gotta break this down. That's so many.
To be forgotten.
So many things.
Fate worse than death.
Okay.
It is as though my very thoughts are breaking.
That is some calm ass water right there.
Into tiny splinters.
Ass water.
There are secrets buried in my memories, Exile. Important secrets. Save these memories.
Smite consecrated path.
But move swiftly, lest you be forgotten.
Why do they keep showcasing consecrated path? No one likes that skill. What? Okay, what is that? What skill is that? It's like a channel, and then you release like a beam snapshot, like a laser shot. What is that? You see that? What is that? Space lasers? What's that? I don't know what skill that is. Yeah, it's like a Kamehameha. It's instant though. It's like a just then it's done. That's just fireball. I think that's not a friendly animation. That's a new chaos spell. I don't know what that is as well. Looks like Wither, Essence Drain, Contagion all combined into one.
Ideas may be manifested into reality.
That looks sick. This. Okay, let's read these mods. Additional chance to drop a unique. Additional rare, additional bloodworm chest clusters. Chance to drop currency shards, maps. Upgrading to rare and magic packs. Okay. This is like, is this the. Did they just give us like an alternative Atlas of Worlds? Or like we could do this or the Atlas. Like that would be really fucking cool if you can do this. Like I don't know, there doesn't seem to be a limit on this. Like I don't know what we need to farm to get into these. But if this is like a side Atlas, that would be really cool. Scarab icon? Is that what this is? Is that a scarab right there? Are scarabs core? Holy shit, good eye. They might be.
Secrets long forgotten.
Wait, what was that last thing that he just highlighted? Oh, okay, that's just where the next thing spawns. Alright. You can place the things where you want them to go. This, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, you basically get to craft with a guaranteed mod. Chaos spamming, essence spamming, fossil spamming, whatever. You'll have that mod on the item always, and then you can change everything else around it. This is cool. You can turn in a bunch of shit to get like different implicits. I don't think that's an explicit mod, so that would be an implicit conversion mod. Flaring Dictator's locked mod, yeah. Like these are pretty insane potentials here. We don't even know what's gonna happen, so. Oh yeah, can someone link the Ziggy video? We'll watch that in a second. They keep showing the same skills. Smite Consecrated Path. That's the new Chaos skill. There's another one here. The triangle. Is that the Illuminati? No, that's like Zelda meets Illuminati. I don't know if you guys can see that. You can. This is the one we already saw. That like Witherstorm thing. If that's the actual name, I'd be pretty happy with myself. This is cool though. No Ziggy video yet? Okay. Monster damage. I'm trying to like pause it on each frame so we can see what's going on. Shaper item, map, XP drop boosts, so we're probably gonna be XP farming in here instead of pure breaches. Is that the Ziggy Vig? I got it, Peanut, I'm sorry. Can someone untime it out Peanut for me? I got it, yep. That echo for Fireball is insane. Sanctified Mana Flask. Is that new or is that Lavianga's? That's probably Pillar of the Cage Gods. And this is probably Limb Split. Hey, look, it's a 6 socket. I collect this. That's that new Kamehameha skill. That's a new... Wait, what was that one? What's this skill? That's something else. That looks really cool regardless. Tornado Shot gets a showcase. Alright, Tornado Shot's getting nerfed, confirmed. New boss thing. Tentacle Beast, whatever. Another new boss. Another new boss. That thing. This looks really cool. It reminds me of an enemy from Warframe. There's like a walker enemy boss that you fight. It looks like that, but this is way more like architectural instead of mechanical. Jackal, yeah. I think that's what it is.
Dangerous bosses and
Piranda's chest, Piranda's item chest, monster penetrates resist. Bloodworms. Doubles the value of global mods applied by memories at this location. So you like get to apply a memory and then it doubles it? Okay. Veranda stuff. Currency shards, maps, rare, whatever. This, again, I don't know how I feel about this. The locked in place thing's really weird. I don't know if it's limited to 2 yet. They've shown up to 2, so if we could get like 3 locked ones and then spam the rest. So he didn't slam life again, he slammed armor. So I don't know if you can hit those mods and then the same normal mods on top of that. Wait, let me see those again. I'm like staring at the item mods. I want to see if there's like a double stacking thing. Suffix, 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 prefix. Potential prefix. Prefix, 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 suffix, suffix. Prefix, prefix, suffix, suffix, suffix. They don't show any double prefix mods. At least not in this part. That's Juggernaut Ascendancy in a nutshell. And it's got 2 implicits. So I don't know, man. This thing's pretty powerful. Arc. Was that a new Whirling Blades MTX? That's a new Whirling Blades MTX. This is so cool. Full rebalance. Yeah, self-cast. Alright. What skill was that right before this one? What is this? After Fireball. Oh, I thought that was our cast. That's an enemy. Okay, never mind. But self-casting seems to be getting some serious buffs. With the skill rework to all the spells, I mean, that makes sense as well. Let me check out Ziggy's video.
To be forgotten. A fate worse than death.
G'day, Ziggy D here, and today
Ziggles.
let's take a look at Path of Exile's upcoming 3.6 expansion, Synthesis. I'll also discuss some of the
overlay
skills, long-awaited balance changes.
Why did my screen go black? There you go.
The hand-casting spells, and of course, the all-important new loot.
Save these memories.
Alright, Ziggle.
Preserve them,
Make me pee.
but move swiftly, lest you be forgotten.
Synthesis, the combination of components to create something new. This new expansion's name applies to its story, its gameplay, and its rewards.
Break my brain, Ziggle.
Has lost most of the memories of his former life, but he was clearly someone of great importance to Rayclast history.
Is that Xana's grandpa?
Crumbling memories and
It's Xana's grandpa.
We'll be able to uncover the story of who he once was. We'll begin this journey by stabilizing memories we locate while exploring through the story and endgame.
Oh yeah, I
These
forgot they
shorter
reworked
encounters
Leave.
have us enter a memory zone filled with monsters, including new Synthesis enemies. The edges of these memories are rapidly crumbling away, and to stray into these voids of unremembrance is to be quickly forgotten yourself.
Okay.
In order to stabilize and secure the memory, we must battle our way towards multiple stabilization points. Once we've stabilized the memory, we'll obtain these memory fragments for later use.
Alright.
Loot from the memory fragment zones will drop at the end.
Incursion!
So you don't need to stress about picking up items while the memory crumbles around.
It's like Incursion meets Delve.
After helping Kvass recover some of his memories, he'll take us to the Memory Nexus, an area floating within the voids of his mind. From here, we'll be able to use the memories we have secured to create connections to the drifting memories within this void.
Okay, I think I get
Some
it now.
of these may contain extra
That boss,
rewards
though.
or even battles with forgotten bosses.
White Earth
Interviewing
Tornado
Chris
Shot.
Wilson, co-founder and lead producer at Grinding Gear Games, he said that inspiration came from both Delve League's exploration map, but also from board games, which can be seen clearly in the memory map's rather
Board games?
aesthetics. When
Holy
designing
shit.
Synthesis, Chris and Jonathan sat around a table fiddling with pieces from the board game Carcassonne, seeing how they fit together to create different paths.
That's pretty cool.
I wanted to share this little bit of backstory because I found it a really cozy thought.
Yeah, that is cool.
Mechanically speaking, within the memory map, we'll try to use the memory fragments we have collected, like board game pieces, to create roads to the different floating reward memories scattered around the nexus.
+2 goes Legacy
These
on that.
reward and boss battle memories will appear over time, and will decay as soon as they are run, such is the fickle nature of the mind.
So you get one shot through
It's
it.
pretty clear visually, but you can only connect multiple memories if they have paths that would connect to each other. So you'll need to collect the right memories and place them to make a path.
Okay.
Each of these memory fragments that you place creates an area, and these areas connect together to form a zone that you can run through. Utilizing the developments made in the design of Delve, you can even run a path spanning multiple memories without load screens in between them.
Yay, no
Unless
load
the path,
screens.
of course, becomes too long, in which case you may have a load on one of the bridges. While the reward memories are the main goal that you are trying to work towards, the paths themselves can be quite rewarding as well. Each memory fragment has its own map-style modifiers that increase the challenges and rewards of the zone.
It feels like Incursion meets
The
Delve.
real kicker here is that zones will combine the bonuses of their mods together into a global bonus across all memories.
Ooh.
So the more you place and the longer the paths you create, the more rewarding and challenging your memory nexus runs will be.
Okay.
Chris Wilson said that it'll be exciting to see the long memory chains
Yeah.
some players will create.
We're gonna make ridiculously hard
To spice
ones.
things up further, there are also memory amplifier nodes, which can do a variety of things, including doubling the effect of the mods of any memories placed there. Memories have a set number of runs
This is so
before they
insanely
decay,
cool,
as
dude.
indicated by the number below the piece. So the hunt for new memories in the regular game will continue as you try to forge new paths.
I was gonna say, I'm not sure how that works in the normal game yet.
In addition to the regular loot and specific bounties from reward memories, Synthesis brings 2 new item types for players to hunt and craft with. The first is the
Okay, so what I'm understanding is you farm the normal game until you find a memory, then you like complete that zone, you get the memory of that zone, and then you can apply it to your map thing to make your own path, which is pretty cool.
erratic fractured items. These are rares that Kvass only partially remembers, and they drop within memories.
He's gonna
from the
remember a mirror
synthesis
item at
monsters
some
you will
point.
face. They are effectively
Damn it. I can't tell if that's hybrid life armor. It's T1 hybrid. I'm trying to figure out if you can get life with life already on the item.
broken items, as some of the modifiers on them are locked,
Okay, wait. Ziggy? I'm gonna...
and they drop within memories from the synthesis monsters you will face. They are effectively broken items, as some of
Damn it, dude. None of these show anything that's like fucked up. I thought this was a resistance roll, so it was like fire, res. I'm gonna one of these has to
the
like show me
modifiers on them
something
are
useful.
locked and cannot be changed. A lot of the time, this will result in an item that isn't very useful, with bad or
Fuck. I'm gonna confirm for this that you can get the same mod twice. I want it to happen.
weak modifiers
That's hybrid.
locked into place. Though there will be another use for these weaker fractured items that I'll discuss shortly.
God damn it. Show me one that's broken.
Occasionally, however, a fractured item may drop with locked modifiers
They're too clever to spoil that? Are they though? Because they've done it before, and they're just chaos spamming.
that are actually
Triple
really
resist.
good. In this case, you have an extremely valuable piece that you can craft into something amazing. Think of a good weapon with a high physical damage roll locked into place.
This is a hybrid
You
life
can
roll.
alchemy, chaos, and even use fossils or essences, and these fractured mods will remain in place.
I wonder if you can, like, I wonder if any of the fracture mods are fossil mods or essence mods or something. Because if you get like a 30% more damage, more elemental damage helmet, for example, that's locked, and you could then fossil spam on top of that, it'd be pretty sick.
I
Or if they're
personally
just
really
regular
love how
mods.
this will combine with the existing layers of crafting options in the game, which has just been getting more and more interesting and deep over time.
Yeah.
So what about those junky, broken, and useless fractured items that you find? Enter Synthesis. Taking 3 fractured items and synthesizing them will allow
The
you
mods
to
are stuck
create
to the
a
item.
new item. These synthesized items have powerful new implicit modifiers, even on items that do not currently have implicit modifiers.
So there's a life implicit and a resist implicit and a strength implicit and conversion implicit, and you get an endurance charge every second when hit implicit.
Implicits, for those unfamiliar, are modifiers built into an item that remain in place when you craft them into rares. Think of the cold resistance implicitly built into a sapphire ring. These new synthesis implicits will allow you to create items more powerful
Quant
or
implicit,
build
please
friendly
no.
than in the past. It could be extra life and resistance built into a chest armor,
Conversion implicit, we already
elemental
saw that.
conversion on gloves, or even a new way of generating endurance charges. The synthesis process itself is rather a mystery, one that Chris Wilson says GGG is keen to see players discover for themselves in the league.
Oh god.
What I know is that the combination of the 3 fractured items will affect the outcome in multiple ways, and that it seems even the extra crafted modifiers on fractured items may indeed play a role. As an extra note, there is plans to make a labyrinth enchant.
Hey, that's legacy. Excuse you. That's a legacy enchant.
A separate modifier slot, so they won't occupy the implicit slot.
Oh. Okay. So you get an implicit and the lab enchant. Did you hear that?
Extra note, there is plans to make a labyrinth enchantments a separate modifier slot.
That's
so
really
they won't
good,
occupy the
actually.
implicit
So we
slot.
get both.
This means we'll be able to have both an implicit and an
That's so
enchantment
good,
on a
yeah.
helmet, for example.
That's
So
important.
To recap, in simple, synthesis as a league will see us recover memory fragments in the short side areas.
That's
during
pretty
the
fucking
regular
cool,
part of
dude.
Exile game.
Back to lab
We
farming,
will
yep.
take these fragments to the memory
Two-toed
bank and
boots?
build
No.
builds with them to create longer runs.
Conversion
to
gloves with a fury on them, please.
During all of this, we'll obtain a mixture of regular.
Yeah, you can
game
lab enchant your bone
rewards
homes,
like
yep.
Loot and currency.
That'd be really
as
good,
well as
actually.
Fractured items, which can be crafted if good.
They already showed this
Or
clip.
synthesized into new
In
items.
this
if
clip.
bad.
Give me new clips,
And
damn it.
throughout all of this, we'll progress the storyline of Kavas, the Hollow One, as he recovers his memories.
The hollow one? Where have they used hollow before? Hollow's abyssal stuff, right? Is he a lich? Abyssal, like hollow fossils? They use the abyssal sockets? I think that's hollow.
Changing gears a little, a hot topic in the realm of Path of Exile balance has been self-casting spells, or as GGG is referring to it now, hand-casting.
He might be a lich.
Over time, the iconic
Hand
image of a
casting?
mage
Shut up.
slinging a spell created from their hands has been lost somewhat in the face of more and more improvements to alternative methods of casting spells to destroy enemies. Chris Wilson identifies 2 main issues that they are addressing in the synthesis expansion.
That freeze pulse, though.
The first is that, to put it bluntly, many spells are too weak for players to want to use,
Yep.
while several stand out as primary choices. GGG's goal here is ambitious, but they plan to effect a game-wide rebalance of spells.
I'm so
to get them
excited for this number
approximately similar
rebalance.
in power levels as each other, whilst taking into account the differences in things like damage timing and areas of effect that make spells different from each other.
Yes. Make
The
every
second
spell
point is that
good.
players have lately been using every means possible to avoid casting spells themselves. Traps,
Yes.
mines, totems, and even triggered effects. Chris Wilson says that the goal is not to punish these methods, but rather to make hand-casting spells more tempting.
Good.
that
So you
players will
buff
consider
health
the
cast,
extra risks of
leave the other ones alone.
themselves
Correct
as
development
potentially
progress.
worthwhile. In addition
don't
to
nerf
balance
everything.
changes, there will be 2 new support gems targeted exclusively at hand-casting spells.
Cool.
These will be revealed at a later time, but GGG is calling them quote-unquote crazy. So with the emphasis this
Alright.
expansion being on spellcasting, 6 new primary damage-dealing spells are being introduced.
Yeah, we gotta nerf
across 2
Cyclone.
archetypes, Chaos and Holy.
Holy.
In talking with Chris, Chaos spells were previously aimed at
That
being
looks really
rather
cool.
rare and niche. However, their popularity within the player base has grown quite a lot.
If that's like a tracking projectile that kills things around it, like a spirit looking thing, like I fucking love that. I will actually maybe play a chaos skill. That looks amazing.
And GGG is interested in expanding the archetype of the Chaos
Like Haunt, yeah.
Spellcaster out further. The first
looks like
skill
it.
reveal then is Soul Rend.
Okay. That might be what this soul run, yeah.
A slow-moving projectile that causes chaos damage over time to enemies near it.
Yep.
It has a slight built-in homing effect that'll cause it to swing closer to nearby enemies.
That's really cool.
Which gives it a chaotic, writhing look as it flies across the battlefield.
Rise
Soul
me up,
Rend can be
Ziggy.
slowed down to increase single target damage, or given multiple projectiles to increase its pack clearing potential.
Looks pretty
It's pitched as
sick.
being a solid introductory skill to the Chaos archetype with a simpler and
They
more
kill
direct
instantly. It's
playstyle
probably a
than
low-level
other
zone.
Chaos skills. The second archetype is a Holy Spellcaster,
That looks so weird.
a new niche within Path of Exile. It's characterized by spells that deal physical damage converted in full or in part to fire or lightning damage.
Dude, you can be like
Because of the
Emperor
nature of physical
Palpatine.
conversion, these spells will be able to leverage things that scale off of physical damage,
You see that? It's got like little lightning bolts killing things before the beam goes off.
such as added fire damage support or the Hatred aura. The first skill revealed then is for Divine Ire.
Divine Ire, okay. My life for ire.
Divine Ire is a channeling skill that deals damage to nearby enemies with tendrils of lightning while it's charging.
I like it. I like
When
it.
released, it deals a large blast of damage in the direction faced.
It looks like it
Divine Ire
does, yeah.
charges off of enemies while dealing damage to them.
Oh,
And the
maybe
more
not.
it's charged up, the more damage it'll deal with its final blast.
Like, they're dying before he releases the
This is a
blow.
more
You see that?
advanced
They're dead before the beam goes off.
skill, as correct positioning and familiarity with its damage pattern will reward skillful players with
They're dead already.
more damage
Beam.
and efficiency. You'll want to kill a pack while charging off of them, and then unleash the blast on the surviving rare monster quickly and cleanly to optimize
Okay.
its use.
I like that. It sounds like
Now, in
discharged.
Synthesis, we'll also
Or is
be
that the
seeing
boss?
16 new uniques added to the game. Grinding Gear Games is changing gears a bit on unique design. In the past, they've filled out the roster with plenty of leveling, or in my own words, somewhat filler uniques. With over 850 uniques in total now, focus is shifting to fewer, more interesting, and more impactful uniques.
Good.
Chris says that it's important for uniques moving forward to provide more opportunities to open up the metagame, change the gameplay, and provide more playstyles for players to aspire
No
to.
more vendor trash uniques,
The
please.
first example from Synthesis of this new
What the fuck is that? Hits ignore enemy monster chaos rise if all equipped items are shaper items. Dude, we get to scour chance shaper items all league. We gotta make shaped everything. Where's your shaped Skyforce?
action is the new Shaper drop, the Eternity Shroud.
Oh, it's a
In
chest.
addition
Okay.
to some build-around modifiers
Shaper
that
drop.
heavily reward decking your character out in endgame shaped items,
I like
this
it.
has a new skill tied to it, Glimpse of Eternity. When you are hit, this skill creates a bubble of time
Oh
dilation
my
in the
God, dude.
character's location.
That's so
lowering
cool.
the action speed of enemies within it.
It's space
This can make it much
bubbles.
safer to be in melee range with enemies inside.
Melee
the
buffs.
Or it may allow you some safety to retreat if you are playing at range.
Bruh. That looks
As
sick.
Synthesis also signifies the end of Betrayal League, what's happening to Betrayal's content?
This is an important thing.
Betrayal's expansion was designed to bring together Bestiary, Delve, Incursion,
Is it
and
core?
Sauna, all in the new Master System. All of these changes remain in effect moving
Yay.
forward. Betrayal will be added into the core game
called
as
it.
part of this Master System as well.
Fucking called it.
Junor Tui becomes one of the Masters, and Betrayal encounters have been rebalanced and added as regular encounters from Act 9 onwards.
I called
Syndicate
it.
encounters will occur less often, but in a zone with Syndicate activity, you will have multiple Syndicate encounters spread out across the zone.
So it's just like
As
incursion.
such, you may find a map with a
Get, like,
fort,
3 with one.
transport, and a research zone all in one. Chris noted that care is being taken to ensure that you won't have an intervention occur while you're fighting a fort, as, well, that'd just be unfair. Chris also mentioned that this will not dilute the existing rate of master encounters.
I avoid Fletcher
So
though.
in my chat earlier with him, Chris also mentioned that content for 2019 will follow a similar path to 2018, with 4 planned expansions on
Jesus
13-week
Christ.
cycles.
4 leagues.
And at the end of the year, the schedule will culminate in the first Exile Con and the announcement of the 4.0 mega expansion for next year.
I'm going Exile Con. It's
I had a lot
happening.
of fun both playing and making content for the Betrayal League. It's one of my favorites so far, and I'm really excited to explore the opportunities Synthesis is looking to offer. In particular, the custom extreme memory chains that could be made, and how the new crafting
Mega
items will slot
expansion.
into the existing crafting meta. I'll be following up with more of my thoughts and hopefully some extra teaser content in the weeks to come.
Okay.
So make sure to subscribe to the channel if
Yep. Subscribe to Ziggle. Ziggle's OP. Holy fuck. That's... Jesus Christ. I don't know what else to say. That's everything that we ever wanted, I think, in a league. Customizable content, right? Which was pretty huge. We wanted that. They've totally reworked all spells, it looks like, to rescale them so that they're just better in general and also give a focus to self-casting meta. They gave us a bunch of new uniques, new skill gems, a new customizable, like, you could design your own content type of thing, which is really good in this game, especially with, like, Delve. Like, that's pretty fucking cool. What is this? Are you using Sire of Shards Essence Drain? Are you actually using Sire of Shards Essence Drain? Is that what I'm looking at? Sire of Shard. Stop it. Get some help. It's the Jackal, dude. I'm lagging really bad. Fractured items. We do. Okay, here's some new ones. Hybrid ES, flat ES, percent ES. Triple T1 prefix. I think that's T2%, but that is actually triple T1, it looks like. No, it's T2 hybrid. T2 hybrid, T2%, T1 flat. Bruh. Why aren't these like, oh, there we go. Ooh, level 5 curse on hit implicits. Level 36 too, so you can get really low level curse on hit stuff. Max fire res implicit? Oh shit. Onslaught, there's the enchant. Wait, you just onslaught. You don't even, you get onslaught on, it's just onslaught. What the fuck? Just onslaught, alright. New best in slot boot enchant, or boot implicit, just fucking onslaught. Why am I lagging so bad? Please stop. The max fire res though, that's pretty fucking insane. Okay, rebalance of all spells. Yeah, I'm excited to see the numbers for these things. Wait, they didn't mention this. They reworked Stormburst and Flametone, and we've seen the reworks for both of those. But Storm Barrier? They reworked Storm Barrier and didn't say anything about it? Interesting. Close the other pages so you don't need, that doesn't have anything to do with it. Pages don't take up bandwidth unless you're doing something on them. Unleash support. Builds up power over time to have spellcast fire multiple times. This was the fireball thing that we saw earlier. Shoot multiple at once. Okay. So the more, I'm assuming it's like every cast you get like some sort of charge for it and then it'll unleash all at once. What's Storm Barrier? It's garbage. It was like, you get mitigation while standing still and you take phases at lightning damage or something like that. Nobody ever uses it. It's garbage. But that looks cool. What's this part? Spell focus. Support shifts from an area increase to a powerful damage multiplier as you repeatedly cast support. Dude, this is sick! So you get normal AoE on the first cast, and as you keep casting, the AoE gets smaller and it hits harder and harder and harder. That's actually so cool. Jesus Christ. That's really cool. That's Stormcall, but like, this works with everything. Like Firestorm, for example, with this. Firestorming on a target repeatedly, it just gets smaller and smaller and smaller, so you hit them with more and more things. That's fucking amazing. Alright, Holy Spellcaster. Divine Ire, Purifying Flame, and Wave of Conviction. Okay. Purifying Flame, a sudden blast that consecrates the ground and sends out a purifying shockwave. You know, it kind of bothers me that they use the same anti-graphics. Like, that's the same Consecrated Path graphic, but it's a spell now. What chest is that? That looks cool. Is that one of the supporter packs? That looks awesome. Okay, what's this? Wave of Conviction, a massive wave of elemental force spreads over a large area, purging enemy resistances. Okay, so we have to add this to our Vol Haste, Drop War Banner, Flask, I don't even know what else we have. Vol Double Strike, all that other shit. Cut off their resists and then blow them up. Or bot supports, yep. Alright, what else we got? This we've seen. Divine Ire. Channel to draw on enemies, to deal lightning and physical damage. When you stop channeling, you release a single devastating beam. Is that damage behind you too? Alright. Here's the 3 chaos spells. Bane. Applies all linked curses and a dot effect. Alright, curse bot buffs. You get all curses, damage over time, and benefits for each curse applied. Holy shit. That's what that was. That's really cool. It's just called Bane. Pain Bane. Here we go. Alright, what else we got? Soul Rend we've seen. The tracking projectiles. I like that. Malevolence and Zealotry. 2 new auras. Okay, reservation options for a wide variety of spellcasters. I'm gonna assume Malevolence is flat chaos or chaos damage over time stuff, and Zealotry is like flat fizz to spells. That sounds about right. Do they give us the gems here? Powerful new items. Okay, we haven't seen any of these either. Storm Gift, Assassin's Mitts. Damage over time, really high evasion, any decent ES. Enemies you kill are shocked. Shocked you inflict spreads to other enemies. Why would you shock them after you kill them? I guess it's just a pro-live on death type thing. Okay. Nebulous Void Scepter, cast speed, cold damage per cold res, lightning damage per lightning res. Okay, so they heavily reward you if you overcap the fuck out of yourself. That's nice, I guess. For every 1% above 75, like a Taste of Hate is, isn't it 50% resist now? Or any, like a Sapphire Flask? That's, wait, how much actually would that give? Is that 1,000 damage? That doesn't make sense. It's a lot of damage per percent. Yeah, it doesn't say maximum resist, it just says per cold res above 75. I guess it doesn't say uncapped resist. If it's max res, it's a lot less powerful, since they nerfed all of our ability to get max res, but if it's not, I don't know. Sulfur Flask. Consecrated ground on use. Consecrated created by this flask has triple radius, base crit, 2% base crit against enemies on consecrated ground during effect. Enemies on consecrated ground you create during effect take 10% increased damage. So this is a 2% base crit, 10% more damage. Alright, we have a new best in slot flask for every crit build. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? The Mad King, the King's Path? What prophecy is that? What the fuck is you? Holy shit! Double corrupted unique card. Calm's Way? Ah, okay. Dude, double corrupted unique. I didn't know you could make a div card for that. Fuck. Annulment orbs. Yes. Finally. All that is flawed is worthless. The slightest error, and this might as well be trash. Alright, so we got an annulment orb card. That should help curb the cost of them a little bit. Although it is 9 for 3. That's kind of a high ratio. The double corrupted unique thing, though. It's pretty good. Content from Betrayal has been integrated in the core. Layout of the Atlas has shifted once again. They didn't mention this in the video, so we probably have legacy maps again. God damn it. Did I make that card and not tell us? I did not. I have a div card pending, but this is not mine. This... If we get legacy maps again, I'm gonna be pissed if they don't rework how standard map tabs work. Because I have like 15,000 legacy maps plus now, and then I'll have another couple thousand from this league. Alright, so that's the league. I mean, supporter packs. Oh, I gotta go buy these. Dude, that character effect. Holy shit.